At the church I previously attended, there was an event called Youth Quest. Youth Quest was a competition that showcased a multitude of talents ranging anywhere from singing to ventriloquism. Yeah, ventriloquism. And you can imagine the events that fell in between the two. One year, I thought to myself, why don't you compete? So I did, and it was no walk in the park. And I'll explain to you how by discussing the preparation, the competition itself, and the experience and how I reflected on it. Back to what I was saying earlier, I'm not a ventriloquist, so I didn't compete in that area, but I did compete in areas where my talents applied, which was drawing, photography, and singing. This is what I submitted for my photography portion. For the singing portion, I was more dedicated towards that because there were more areas that I needed to work on. One of those being my stage fright. I had terrible stage fright. It would affect me physically. I would shake and my heart would beat very fast, and it was hard for me to settle down in that state. So, as a way to get over that, I joined the praise and worship team. I performed with my church every Sunday morning, and after a while that began to work and I became comfortable in that setting, so I overcame my stage fright. However, once competition rolled around, all that work was undermined because I was in a new area, a new environment. Homesickness can be described as a feeling of anxiety and or depression as a result of not being able to adjust to a new environment. So we went to Kentucky, and as a result of that, I became homesick. I wasn't able to adjust to the environment. And on top of that, I had stage fright, which, according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, is described as American adults' #1 fear over death, heights, flying, etc. So, combining all those factors, it affected my performance immensely. I did not do as well as I had hoped to do, and because of that, I got very upset. I was upset for a couple days afterwards until I realized the support system I had surrounding me. I had people who I loved and who loved me there to say that we're proud of you even if you didn't do your best. And because of that, what I learned from that experience was more valuable than winning first, second, or third place. Now, they say that religion is used as a security blanket, that you find comfort in your religion because it creates a sense of community. And although I'm not religious now, in that instance and in that experience, I was with people who were as like-minded as me and who loved me and cared for me and thought the same way that I did. Because we had that common ground, because we believed the same beliefs, we had a much stronger connection. And I'm still, I still love them, I still am familiar with them. But in that time frame, it was more appropriate that we were under the same religion because it created a sense of unity. And that's what I needed. I needed that encouragement and that reassurance from people who were like-minded as me. Some of the people were Luke. He's my instructor. He helped me get over my stage fright when I could get over it. And this is my sister. She was my #1 supporter. And here's me right before my competition was about to start. So as a result of preparation and the competition itself, I learned, and after I reflected on it, I learned the importance of being there for the ones that you loved and being with people you are comfortable with, because you need to surround yourself by those who think the same as you so that you're able to help them to the fullest extent in the way that they helped me. So you can be there for them the way that they were there for me. And I think that's very important.